Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pokemon Casino. We've got another opening video today, and this one is a special one because in front of you, as you can see, we got the Charizard UPC. Not a Japanese one, it is the English one obviously, as you can see, but we are going to be cracking this one open just because I thought they had great looking cards. But I guess if we want to do a quick comparison of this one versus the most recent one other than that. So this is obviously the 25 celebrations one. So as you can see, the Charizard one is actually bigger in terms of like taller and a bit wider than the celebrations. So just in case anyone's wondering on that. In terms of like the height and everything or depth of it, it's about the same. So I thought that'd be interesting for everyone to know. But I'm not sure if this is a good purchase. I don't know if I will regret getting this one. I guess I had a bit of FOMO because the cards I thought looked pretty unique. It is Charizard, it's a UPC, and the Celebrations UPC, the first one I opened, was a really nice one too. So I thought I'd get this one crack, but I paid way over MSRP for this. And as I realized, that's probably not necessary for this one because there's been a ton of stock. But let's get at it. Let's see what's inside and some other reasons on why I think this is maybe not a good buy. And maybe I should have saved my money. I think another reason why, because one, if you're not getting an MSRP, don't buy it. And if two, I think also, if you are a Japanese card collector like I am, it's not necessary to buy this. And if you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you do like Japanese cards as well or have an interest. But there's some elements of this that I thought were interesting and that maybe you should buy it. So there's always a caveat. It's not maybe don't buy, of course, but there's some interesting items in this, right? And maybe you just want to get at it and make sure you get guaranteed that you will get this one. And one of those items is this playmat. It does come with a playmat, unlike the Celebrations one that did not. And to be honest, it's a pretty nice looking playmat. It's a pretty nice one. It's a pretty cool looking playmat. Obviously you have sort of Mega Charizard, which is based off one of the cards. So it is nice. But as you can see, it's actually smaller. I have my Gengar one behind it. It's actually smaller than that one. But without further ado, let's see what else is in it. I do like the magnetic sort of seals of this box, just like the Celebrations one. It does have 3 drawers, as you can see in here. So let's crack open drawer number 1, and it is our promos. So there you go, we have some promos, and this is going to feed into very well on why I think you should not buy this pack or buy this set. I don't know if you saw it, but let me show this to you again. Look at this centering. It's just awful. Like English card, quality control is just awful. Like you almost never see this in Japanese cards. This centering, like you're paying this much, like get it done right. This one is actually much nicer. So luckily the Charizard VMAX is way nicer in terms of the centering aspect of it. I haven't looked at anything else, but let's look at the back. Hey, this one's actually okay. So I gotta give it to them. This one actually looks decent. Let me put that one down. And then we have our V-Star. So this is the Charizard V-Star, as everyone knows. And so you can see the hollow pattern. But you know what? So this one seems okay in terms of centering. The V was just atrocious. Get rid of that one. The back looks terrible. It's not great. So it's not a great one. But that's why I'm like, this is why I stopped collecting English cards. It's just because of stuff like this that just gets me really upset. Like I spend more than MSRP on this, my fault of course. If I spend MSRP, I'd still be pretty upset at this left and right. This doesn't happen in Japanese, and to be honest, if I'm looking at this and comparing it to other cards from Japan, the hollow patterns just aren't as nice. So I would say there's a new high-class set coming out in Japan in December. I cannot wait for that one. If you want these cards, it's going to be part of that set likely, so get that, right? But along with those promos, as you can see in one of the drawers, you got Lost Origin, you got Astral Radiance, you got Brilliant Stars up here. And let's see what else is in these drawers, in this third drawer. So here, we got these card sleeves, which is based off the same playmat as well, and based off of the VMAX card. And then inside you got your damage markers and your condition markers as well. So very similar to that to the 25th anniversary one. See, that's how I'm upset I am at the quality of these cards. It's just not great. And then here you got some more booster packs actually. So we got, I think it's 16 booster packs in total. So you got a bunch of Fusion Strike. So you got Mewtwo and Gengar that you can pull there. You got Evolving Skies, so Moonbryon. Vivid Voltage, which is one of my favorites, and of course Darkness Ablaze to get another Charizard. So these are the packs you get, 16. You have these sets. You get really mis-centered, terrible quality controlled cards. But if I did have to choose one that I like the most, it's going to be this Charizard. But let's get into the pack opening now. Let's get into the opening and see where we go. Enough ranting on the quality of English cards. All right, let's get on with this opening. We're going to be starting off from the past first with Darkness Ablaze. See how that one turns out. Hopefully it is decent. But again, English quality, not so psyched about it. So let's see how this turns out. Just gonna go through, no card trick, anything like that. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Nothing interesting in this at all. But here's a code card for whoever wants it from Darkness Ablaze. And next up, we're gonna go for the Mewtwo. Fusion Strike. So I've had terrible luck at this. I got that booster case, the case for this a while back now, and it was, oh, we got something. Oh, we got Chandelier VMAX. Not bad. At least we got a hit here. So happy about that. And with better lighting, it does look good. So very cool one. Here's the code. So we got one hit out of these, and that's not the one we want. I'm wondering what the odds are of this getting like really nice cards are, and I'm guessing it's actually really low. Which is why I'm not a big fan of like non-booster packs, or non-booster boxes, I mean. This just like really, I'd rather increase my chances with a booster box and get just cards like that. So that's some of the reasons why, like a bunch of them, I'll summarize them at the end, what my thoughts are and why you probably shouldn't get this. I'd rather save my money and get some other cards. If you really like the promos that much, then just buy the promos, I think. There's going to be people that have it for sale. It might be even worth it like that. I think the price for this is like plummeting. So we got Vivid Voltage now. I think the price for this box, because of how it's been printed, is going down quite significantly. I know I picked mine up. This box I picked up for about $220 or $30. And in Hong Kong now is the lowest price that we could find here. So it's not like the US where we can get the pre-order and stuff like that. Oh, we got Pikachu V. Very cool. So we got Pikachu V there. So yeah, it's not like in the US where we can like pre-order off like direct and we have like big box retailers that sell it. It's all like through LGSs. And they told me, Astral Radiance now, they told me that actually the distributor that they have here sold these boxes at like really high prices. So their cost to get it at the LGSs was even more expensive than the MSRP in the US. So over $120, which is why they said they had no choice but to charge more. And you know what? I can't blame them. Oop, some technical difficulties there. I did manage to get another box just for like display sealed case, because it does look like a cool box, right? It does look like a cool box. So I did get one off of Amazon actually for pretty cheap, or relatively cheaper. It was $150 included shipping to Hong Kong, which, you know what? Including shipping to Hong Kong for something that's heavy, that's not bad, because if I had to order this in the US and ship it over, I'm sure it would cost me a few dollars as well to do so. So I thought that was a good win for me and my buddy that I got one for as well. So that's what we did. There are Brilliant Stars now. It's nothing really interesting. We got the Chandelier VMAX. Let's see if we're actually going to be so lucky to get a secret. Hope so, because there's a lot of cool secrets in these packs that are left, and we're going to keep. Oh, we got Hunch Crow V. So we got another hit there. So we got Hunch Crow V, and then we got the code card here. Brilliant Stars. The one I'm really looking for is the Charizard. The Charizard, the rainbow one, or the alt art. Wouldn't mind either of them. Though, not gonna lie, I do like the Japanese versions more. I think we got Whimsicott V. Hey, not bad. We're actually getting decent hits through these random packs, right? And I think that's what's the problem with like a lot of English products. There's just too many products with like really, really bad odds. And so that's why I like the Japanese ones so much, where you actually, if you buy a booster box, you are guaranteed a secret. It's not guaranteed to be a good secret like everything, but at least it's guaranteed to be a secret. And when you're trying to collect like the nice cards in there, which a lot of them are secrets now, that's what you want, right? You want that guarantee. So I've actually never opened Lost Origin. So this is my first ever pack of Lost Origin. Wish me luck, everyone. Wish for those RNG gods to bless me with. Is this Giratina in this one? I don't even know, but I hope so. Hopefully we find out through pulling it. Oh, it's Aerodactyl. So that's the Lost Origin one. But yeah, it's the non-guaranteed, just the so many products in English just is a bit turn off for me. And I'm really happy as of late that I have switched over to the Japanese side of cards. And I'm really, really enjoying it. What is this? We have a full art Magnezone. So it's not a secret. This is from Lost Origin, as I said. 175 of 196, but very cool. Love all the full arts, so I'm gonna add this one to the collection. Very nice. So that's like the nicest card that we've got so far out of these sets. Unless we have 3 chances of getting some of the chase cards from Evolving Skies. And the biggest chase card through the case break, and if you haven't watched my case break, I'm gonna link it in the upper corner, but just remember to finish this video as well, was the Rayquaza. So that was a great hit, but unfortunately the Rayquaza was damaged in the booster box, in the case, the cardboard case. There was actually a dent in the corner, so go back to that video and check it out and see how disappointing that was for one of my chase cards in there. But that was basically such a rush to have been able to pull the Rayquaza alt art myself. And we are going to have another opportunity to do so with this pack. Let's see if this Charizard box does bring heat, but it does not look so. It does not look like it. We did get this Magnezone V, which was really nice. But that's it, guys. This is the Charizard UPC. Don't buy it. I don't think it's good value for the money. I think there's other things that you could probably spend your $120 on. I think there's way better things that you can get. If you want these cards, if you want these uncut, terrible centered cards, I'm sure someone's going to be selling them on websites like eBay or TCG Player, so you can look there. But otherwise, wait for the Japanese set coming out in December. You might have a better shot. It's going to be Japanese, different texturing as well, because the texturing is different. And I think the Japanese just have a little more detail in terms of how they do it, in terms of the pattern, the direction of the texturing, which makes the reflections in the light a bit different as well. I just wanted to go over some of my views and my perspectives on why I don't think this is something that you should be buying or spending your money on. Again, these are only my own personal views. You're welcome to have your own, of course. Number one being that a lot of places are selling them at above MSRP. Don't do that. I think there's a lot of supply out there. So if you do really want one, make sure you're getting a good value for it. I don't have that luxury, not living in the US, so unfortunately can't do that. But yeah, look for MSRP. There's a ton of products out there. Do that. Number two, and maybe I'm biased because I do like Japanese cards a lot more. I probably shouldn't have got this, to be honest. Probably should have saved my money, waited for Japanese cards. And these are coming to Japan. There's a high class set coming out in December with these Charizards, so I'll get those then. Number 3, as you saw, centering and printing quality on English is pretty terrible. They're known for this off-centering, just the white marks, the white dots on the back of the cards, etc. Right? Just not great having spent so much money on these cards and not getting good quality ones like you typically would in Japan. 4, so many products are out there right now for English Pokemon cards. They just keep coming out with new garbage, it seems, all the time. And so the odds of getting good hits as compared to just buying a booster box is a lot lower, right? You can spend your $120 buying a booster box and at least you're sort of guaranteed some sort of hits in there, at least higher than this one, I think. And number 5, if you want the promos, I guess it's not a real reason not to buy, but just get the singles. You don't need to buy this box for them, there's plenty on sale. I'm sure there's going to be more on other websites. In the meantime, until the next opening or video, I hope you guys have a great day. And if you are opening your packs, have great RNG. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.